Happy New Year! Wah, 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 wah. Psh, 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 psh. That's fireworks and party poppers. Welcome to the first weekly vlog of the new series, Series 2. You might remember at the end of Series 1, I'm calling it series, I mean like 2017. At the end of Series 1 in November, I said when I come back to you in the new year, I will have had a baby. And as you can see here, it appears that I have not had a baby, unless of course a baby fell out my vagina without my noticing, in which case I've got some very severe gynecological problems. I've not yet given birth. I am 40 weeks pregnant, and I tell you what, if one more person says to me, any news, any twinges, had that baby yet, they're dead to me. They are dead to me, because I can't bear to hear it any longer. So we're starting off on a great note. A great note indeed. I am now going to sit on my bed and write my blog post called A Year in Glitter World, which I like to do every year on the 1st of Janvier. And I will be back to you shortly. Yeah, welcome back. Feels good. Feels good to be back. Ba, 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 ba. You can expect lots of this year. Lots of dancing on my own to songs I've made up. Lots of rambles. Lots of hand demonstrating. Oh, hello. I'm not your keys. Kitties. I've just had a tweet from at Naomi Morris 80, who said, my first thought this morning, which actually got me out of bed, was, has Louise's nail lady kept last year's resolution of making her bed every day? So you might remember it was a running theme throughout 2017 to see if Chloe, my nail lady and friend, has made her bed every single day this year. So I'm going to ring her now on speaker. She might not answer, I don't know. And we'll find out. Here we go. Don't ask why that's her name. Hello Chloe, I'm filming and you're on speakerphone, but I've got Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I've got an important question for you that the fans are desperate to know.
Okay.
How did you do with your New Year's resolution 2017? Did you make your bed every single day?
Yes.
Yes, she did. She did. Amazing. Congratulations. We'd all like to know if you have one for this year.
I've been thinking about it, but I can't think of one.
Maybe the viewers could leave a suggestion in the comments below and you could pick one.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. That's all I wanted to know. That's all I wanted to know. Go back to sleep. Bye.
I will. Bye.
Bye. She was totally asleep and it's 11:41 in the morning. Good. Well, I hope that answers your question, Naomi Morris 80. And I think we can all rest easy tonight now that we have that information. I can hear Liam and Darcy having a bit of a dance party downstairs. Let's go and see what they're doing. Hello.
Hello.
Very nice. watching. It's a long song, isn't it?
It's the extended version.
She doesn't want to do it. Wait for it.
Wait for it. What are we waiting for?
It's gonna slow.
It's never ending. Right, let's go to Judith. Here's Auntie Judith doing a turkey curry buffet, except not a turkey curry buffet. You alright?
Yes.
Judith's laughing at me. I told her that I'm going to have the placenta encapsulated because it's got lots of benefits, and I said it's really good, it helps you with the baby blues. And what did you say?
You have to give me the baby blues eating now.
My family is so supportive. Judith, did you make this?
I did.
Oh, that looks a bit nice. That looks a bit nice. Look at this. Oh, Judith, you do spoil us.
They're pretty good.
Look away now if you're a vegetarian. Yum, 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 yum. I'm going to find the girlies. Oh, look at you. Happy New Year, Evie.
Thank you.
Oh, God, you're so cute. I want to squeeze your face. Best potatoes you'll ever have in your entire life are Auntie Judith's potatoes. Alright, I will. Guess who's crying? It's me. We're home. I'm an emotional wreck. We're going for a walk. The reason I'm an emotional wreck is I don't want to go for a walk, but I do want to walk to get the baby out, and I can't decide what I want to do, and I feel like I don't do anything fun with anybody, and I'm being a crap mum because I can't like do loads of fun stuff with Darcy at the moment because I'm just always so out of breath and so shattered, and just emotions are running high, hormones are running high. Need to get this baby out. Says it all. We had a walk. I cried on the walk, and then I had a sleep, and now Darcy and I are watching Christmas vlogs. See you tomorrow. It's Tuesday the 2nd of January. Still no boo-boo, so we're going on another labour-inducing walk. It is raining and it is cold, but we're all wrapped up. Got wellies on, well, you've got wellies on. Scooter. I don't have a scooter. What am I talking about? Darcy has a scooter and wellies on. Gonna get this baby out.
2 feet up.
So we've been on a very big incline here. The adrenaline is racing. Pearl, if you watch this in years to come, I want you to know how much I don't enjoy walking in the cold and rain, but how much I really, really want you to be here, and how much your daddy really, really wants you to be here. And your sister, though, she's very much enjoying all the outdoor excursions, so at least someone's happy.
Well,
I'm just a bit scared going on the hills because I banged on it.
You'll be alright.
That was fun, mate.
That was fun, mate.
We go to the next one.
Why have we started saying mate?
I don't know. Stop!
It's never ending.
Stop.
I just want to go into labour. I just want my waters to break here on the floor. Here we go. Maybe I should get a scooter. Scoot this big old baby out my fanny. Because we're on a slight decline, poor Liam has to run without a hood on. I don't know why he's wearing cream chinos. And then Darcy will go a little bit and then he has to catch her. He's very patient. Look at her go. Hi guys. You don't mind the rain, do you? Something very peaceful about water and animal, like, you know, I really like watching fish and birds swimming and stuff. I could sit and watch these guys for ages. I'll leave this clip in so that you can have just a moment of relaxation. Think about your day. Think about what you've achieved or what you're going to achieve today. Ducks don't have to achieve anything, they just have to live, don't they? Getting a bit deep now. Where's my family? Oh, all the way over there. We're home and we're choosing a film. Darcy's choosing Monsters Inc. That's a good choice. We've gone for Spooky Buddies. It's one of the last days of the Christmas holidays and I don't like to keep Darcy in the house too much. She's like a small dog. She needs to be exercised regularly. So Esther and I are taking all the children, she's got about 45 million offspring, to soft play. Darcy got that TV loud enough. Which I think might be a horrific idea because it's pouring with rain, everyone's off on holidays, everyone knows that soft play is adult hell on earth. Let's go and see what's the crack. I was gonna try and say something interesting about soft play. Got nothing. We've survived a solid half an hour so far. Got a hot chocolate. I've got an Esther, that's a brilliant shot. Yes! Esther, do a cheersy with me, a Happy New Year's Eve cheersy. Cheers to me. I'm gonna get Esther in a lot more videos this year. I'm thinking of a series, you and I do a topical series about topics, not overly stimulating soft play. Can we discuss this at time and place when we can think straight? Yeah, which is not here. Not here. This is survival. This is just survival. Breaking by. This is the winter holiday survival plan. Take the kids to soft play. Can we all appreciate how amazing this cheesy beanie jacket potato is? This is a generous cheesy beanie jacket potato and I appreciate carb generosity. Soft play was good. I moan about it, but actually I like it really because the kids get to burn off all that energy and all I have to do is sit and drink hot chocolate, which is my kind of parenting. I have been to Beckwith Emporium, which is like a little farm food shop. What are those shops called? Farm shop. Yeah, a farm shop. Can we take note of the size of this cucumber, please? I'm currently eating a cucumber a day. I can't get enough of cucumbers. Even I couldn't eat this. This is like, I'm not going to do that. That is a lot of cucumber. So I bought, I mean, look at the, don't take this in a, I can't even get my hand round this one. That's a cucumber. Oh, look at these babies. Oh, sniffing his bottom. Excuse me. And now you're sniffing his bottom. We're not bottom sniffers. We're not bottom sniffers. And then we've got the other cat over here. I've got my 3 fur babies, my 1 grown baby, and my 1 in the belly baby, all together. A few months ago we were gifted a Doona car seat. Let me show them, doodles, and we've finally taken it out of the box. And Darcy is modelling it for me. Here it is. So mine is in the colour Storm. They do another lovely grey colour called June. They do a bright blue, a bright green, I think maybe a pink as well, and a black. It's basically a car seat that has wheels attached to it. So these flip up when you want to put it into the car. And it's got the little sister setting here. And then you can also put it up quite high. There we go, do you want to walk it? Oh, how does that feel? Is it smooth?
It feels really nice.
Yeah? I've been coveting them for ages. I've seen Emily Norris has one and Katie from Mummy Daddy Me has one. This is what the box looks like. Just down there. And I'm really happy to have them because it looks like such a handy thing. If you're doing like the school run, you don't want to be like lugging the really heavy car seat around, you just flip a button, oh sorry, you just flip a button and the wheels drop out, and you just flip a button and they flick back up again. I've now ordered the Isofix base for myself because I figured that would make life easy, and also I ordered the matching bag that you can clip onto it. So once the bag's arrived, I think it's going to be a while. I ordered them off Mothercare. I think a lot of places sell them. Argos sell them, Mothercare sell them, I'm sure Doona have their own website as well. I'm really excited about it. Wow, you are going fast with that. Wowie wowie. Pearl's going to be a lucky baby. Is she? Wowie wowie. Oh gosh. Careful. Ooh! Hours of fun. The time sponsored by Accurist is 22:30. I'm not sponsored by Accurist. I just realised a lot of you won't know what that is. Those of you that do will be like, oh my god, I remember that. If you do, comment below what it is. It's 10:30. I have done some blogging. What? By the time this goes up, there should be a blog post up, A Year in Glitter World, where I basically summarised the entirety of 2018, but in like monthly chunks, so it shouldn't be too like grueling to read through. Liam is home. Doodles is asleep. Obviously I can actually hear her snoring from here, and our bedrooms are on opposite sides of the house. I'm gonna go downstairs and have some cheese on crackers and maybe a Diet Coke, which is a great idea at this summer night, and watch Blue Planet 2, I might add, and go on my birthing ball, and just really excited about all of that. Sounds fucking fantastic. I won't film it because I'm wearing a dressing gown without a bra, and no one needs to see that on a birthing ball. See you in the morning. Today is Wednesday, and aside from a little walk in our village to induce labour, which clearly hasn't happened, and a visit to my Auntie Rose, we haven't really done a great deal. So now I'm just taking some Instagram pictures. I bought some really nice little clothes from a shop called Newbie that basically, I might just pull this off. It was one of those things that you see advertised on Facebook, you know, in the sidebar. And so I just clicked on it thinking, give it a go. And it was some really nice bits. So I bought an outfit for Darcy and an outfit for Pearl. And I wanted to take a look at Instagram because I think people would like to know about cute little shops like that, don't they? Not sure about the lighting, but maybe we can fiddle with that afterwards. Is it better with that one? Problem is, it's winter. Oh god, that's awful. Well, actually, that's actually better. Would you Adam and Eve it? I realise this might be a little bit boring, but this really is the sum of my life. This is the outfit that I bought for Pearl. It's this little tiny baby grow with the frilly bits on, obviously poppers at the bottom, and then these leggings that have a bow on the bum, a bum bow, and a headband. And now I'll photograph Doodles. She really loves soft jersey dresses, so I got her this one with the frilly bits on, and it's got a bit of lacy at the bottom, and she'll really like this because it's just like a throw-on dress, and she can feel really relaxed and free in it. And then to go with it, I bought her these leggings with little lacy hearts that will go with the bottom of the dress, and the lace on her sister's thingy. And although they're not like matching, they are coordinated, and I think she'll like that. It's a glorious moment of the day. Look who's arrived. My beloved from the Lord. Am I in the right setting? Yeah. It's Esther, and she's bought 1, wagon hummus, and 2, money. I forgot that. I can't even remember what that money was for. I lent her some money at some point. I've forgotten. Hey, it's always nice. You bought me some stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And she's bought me a wagon hummus. Yes. Yes. Good morning, my babies. Good Thursday mornings. Hello. You are so purry and happy. You are on Daddy's joggers. You will be annoyed at you, but I can't move you because you are being so sweet, aren't you? Look at his little paws. Oh, yes. Oh. Do you remember that song by Kelly and Ozzy Osbourne that was like, we're going through changes, and they were on this like revolving throne chair thing? Yeah. That was a weird song. My dad, who is not Ozzy Osbourne, he's just Steve Pentland, my dad says the only certainty in life is change, and for the most part I hate change. I'd be interested to know Who out there is like, I love change, I love everything to be different all the time and for things never to feel stable or secure? Although I would imagine if you like change, that's not how you see it at all. There's lots of changes going on around here, so I thought that we ought to have a bit of a chat about it. And also I'm going to call the vlog Change, so dramatic change. So firstly, those of you who are astute may have noticed that we're not having this weekly series on Sprinkle of Chatter today. We're on Sprinkle of Glitter. What? Oh my god, where am I? I'm lost. Help me. I'm lost in the internet. No, it's okay. You're safe here. Come to me. I shall hold you like a bunny and pet you on the head. I don't know. Sprinkle of Glitter was always meant to be my main channel, and it is a place for static topical videos, i.e. me sitting down talking about a topic, maybe showing you some bits and bobs, maybe doing a collab, that kind of thing. And Sprinkle of Chatter, my secondary channel, was always going to be for like rough cut, not really that bothered videos, not really well thought out, just kind of like, here's some clips of the day strung together, here's a vlog, there you go, enjoy. And as time has gone on, both of those things have got closer together. So Sprinkle of Glitter, at one point I tried to make it quite heavily produced. I had the lovely Katie Snooks come and film all my videos and then edit them and make them really magical. And then on my second channel I was just sort of doing, oh, if I'm going to London today, I'll just film it, I'll whack the camera out. Wow, that was a mouthful. And then last year I just chilled out on all fronts, especially with my main channel videos, and just filmed them myself on this little camera instead of like the big bulky DSLR jobbies. And I also started to put quite a lot more thought into my weekly vlogs and make a bit more effort with them. Would you believe it? Probably not if you've watched them. And the weeklies became my most popular videos. So when I say most popular, I don't necessarily mean that each one got the most views. Those videos are always going to be your like big announcement videos that I'm pregnant, or you know, I'm getting married or something. I'm not getting married, by the way, but those big videos are always going to be the ones that like bring in the most views. But by popular I mean that week on week a core audience came back to watch them and they were engaged and we talked, and I felt like it built a community. So it wasn't just here's a video about my favourite lipsticks of spring, and then people that are interested in lipsticks were watching. It was, excuse me, hiccup, a community of people that were interested in, I guess, my life, but not necessarily me, but also kind of just the lifestyle I lead, and you know, motherhood, and just kind of normal just being a bit normal. I realise my life isn't super normal, but I mean, it's in YouTuber world it's pretty mundane and normal. So I decided that the weekly series deserved to be on Sprinkle of Glitter. It was as good as any of the other videos, if not better. And whenever people talk about me online, like either if a magazine, like an e-magazine talks about me, or someone else, or just a person, they'll say, oh, Louise from Sprinkle of Glitter, and no one ever says Sprinkle of Chatter. And I was like, doing myself a disservice here. I'm sort of hiding this jewel of content, if we can ever call the weekly vlogs that. It's being hidden, so it's being moved over here, and that is change number 1. It will still be on a Sunday. I will still be aiming for 9 AM, but it's just going to be here this year, and we'll see how we go. I don't think that it will make a huge difference in terms of views, but I think it will make a huge difference in terms of the community growing and the chatting in the comments, which is what floats my boat, and seeing people talk to each other and help each other and all that kind of stuff. So change number 1 this year is we are here on Sprinkle of Glitter. Change number 2 is that I would like to start being a little bit more myself. That doesn't mean anything shocking, sadly. God, I want to be myself. That's not shocking, it's very mundane. I often hold back a little bit with my sense of humour because I think, oh, I don't want people to think I'm a bit of a dick, so I'll just not say that. But I think that this year I'm just going to have to let my inner self shine and hope that people don't mind too much on that front. I never mean to cause offence. I'm not going to be particularly shocking. I'm not that way inclined. This is always going to be like a safe and comfortable space for you to be. I'm not that, my humour isn't like edgy, like, you know, dark satire. It's just, you know, sometimes I probably put myself down a bit, or sometimes I'm a bit sarcastic, yada yada, and I feel like last year I tried to like lock that down a bit, but this year could have let myself fly free like a bird through the savannah. Are there birds on the savannah? There must be. David Attenborough would know. And the third change is at some point this year we'll be having a baby. I did think that we would already have said baby. I still have her here. There she is. Hi there. But I was hoping she'd be more sort of here. So that's obviously the biggest change, and there's still time. Still might have her tomorrow or this weekend, so she might still be in this vlog. But it's looking a bit unlikely for this week. So next week, hopefully, there'll be a little baby. If she comes next week, I think what I'll do is obviously film a little bit of that, because I would imagine that giving birth will be the largest thing that happens that week, I hope. But I would like to do a special video introducing her and stuff, so it might just be little shots of like fingers and toes and a bit teasy. So I hope you don't mind that. There will be a full-on like meet the baby video, and providing it all goes well, I will do a labour and delivery story. Is that Liam? No. A labour and delivery story video as well. I didn't do one with Darcy because I didn't have a particularly positive experience, positive outcome, got my baby, but the process to get to her was not that great. So providing it's fairly good, I will do that for you. And yeah, that is my little update for today. I would be really interested to hear if you have any feedback for the weekly vlogs. So I'm not just looking for you to go, I love it so much, although feel free to say that. But if there's anything you would like to see more of, or even less of, just, you know, say it nicely. And I would really like to take that on board, because obviously I make these, number one, to document my own week, because I quite like watching them back because I'm a giant narcissist, and number two, for your I suppose entertainment. Okay, we have had a good long chat. I am now off to the salon to get my hair made into glorious Rapunzel-esque waves of joy. Hair done, I feel like a normal human again. And if you read my blog post, I will link it below. It's called A Year in Glitter World, that I was working on at the beginning of the week. We talked about a cake, a sticky toffee bundt cake that they do at Pizza Express, and I've not stopped thinking about it, so I've had to come to Pizza Express so that I can have a sticky toffee bundt cake, or as I called it, much to Darcy's amusement, a stick it up your mum cake. Not your mum, your bum. That went wrong. Don't stick anything up your mum, that's not right. If ever you come to Pizza Express, and this isn't sponsored by Pizza Express, hashtag feel free to sponsor me, Pizza Express. You want these in your life, all the dips. This is the best dip. Baby, you think that's the best dip, don't you? Spicy. And the olives are good as well. Imagine this with a sprig of mint in, but Liam ate it. But this is it. This is my favourite dessert ever. Pizza Express stick it up your bum cake, or sticky toffee bundt cake. Yes. It's 7:45 and I'm going to run myself a little bath this evening. There I was, minding my own business downstairs, talking to Liam. Sorry, that's quite loud. And I thought, well, just a bit of trapped wind, do a little pump, and all of a sudden I thought, that's not going to be a pump. That is not going to be a pump. So I ran upstairs, and the sticky toffee bundt cake lived up to its name a little bit. But the opposite way, I don't need to say this on the internet, but wow, that was an offence, and I feel like that needs documenting. It's the first week of the year, and here I am on the internet, just had diarrhea, and like them apples. I'm secretly excited because apparently you have diarrhea before you give birth. Is this it? Is this it? Is this like the starter to the main course? The starter being a bottom exit, and the main course being vagina exit. I'm gonna have a bath bomb in my bath. I've got this. 1 second. Lush sent me a giant golden wonder last year. I need to cut this in half. Don't know how to cut this in half. Maybe I should just like whack it on the tiles like a Terry's chocolate orange. This is surely too much product for a bath. Surely. It'd be like putting too much orange squash in your drink. I just threw it on the floor and nothing's happened, for God's sake. Also, that made a very big bang, and now I think Liam's going to come up, and I don't want him to come up. I think he might smell poop. So I'm about to have a lovely bath in the centre. Liam did come up, and he is going to cut the bath bomb in half. This is an exciting adventure we're on this evening. I wasn't planning on this. I need a carving knife, really. A carving knife. Is that a carving knife?
Yeah.
I don't think it is. I think it's just a normal knife. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's really good. Thanks, babe. No, that's fine. That's why we don't want shards. That's great. I'll just take that up. Thanks, babe. Thanks. Look at that. I feel like a scientist. This is what it must be like when you go into the white. You know, there's people that like rocks. Yeah.
Geologists.
Geologists, yeah. My glamorous, relaxing bath time. Yeah. So I have 2 questions for you. Both very, very different kinds of questions. The first question is there anything more joyous than having a bath, shaving your legs, and then getting into fresh sheets? I'm feeling that feeling. These sheets aren't fresh. I put them on like the weekend, so, but you know what I mean. That's a joyous feeling that I think we should all take note of. And number 2, again, not to do with this at all, what are your thoughts on Bitcoin or cryptocurrency on the whole? I've been looking into it a lot lately, and I'm now watching a documentary called Banking on Bitcoin on Netflix, and it's interesting. I'm not sure. I mean, initially when I heard about it, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to buy some Bitcoin. Then the more I looked into it, the more I thought, I'm not sure about that. But then it's one of the, that's investment for you, isn't it? It could go really high, and then you'd be like, oh, I wish I had done that, like in 2 or 3 years' time. But then also, it might be like, wow, when Bitcoin was a thing, ooh. I know a lot of people that have like, well, not a lot of people, I know a few people that have put money in, and like now they've made loads of Bitcoins. But yeah, I'm not really looking for like advice on what to do, because I'm not going to do anything at the moment, but I'm just interested to know if that's on your radar, if that's something you think about, and if you do, what you do think of it. Anyway, I'm going to continue to lay here. I'm very conscious of the camera because I don't have my knickers on. I'm just laying with my like maternity pillow wrapped around me. I'm never going to let go of this maternity pillow. Even when I've had the baby, I'm going to sleep with it. It's so good. Yeah, I'm gonna just have the evening now. It's not even that late, it's 20:38, so I shall sort my face out, maybe take my makeup off. Not gonna take my makeup off, I'm just gonna sleep in it, and then when I'm like 50, I'll curse myself for in my 30s not taking care of my skin properly. I'll see you tomorrow. Like the ultimate excitement for a cat, some packaging. Orbit. Let him have it, let him win. Oh. As soon as he gets it, he doesn't care about it, does he? That's it. Let's lick your balls a bit. Haha, you haven't got any. Oh. It's gonna savage your new bag, babe. Good Merry Friday to you. I'm having a no skin day. No, that's not right. I've got skin. A no skin makeup day. I'm trying this year to have a couple of days a week. Oh God, I'm not doing well this morning, am I? Just to let everything breathe. So I've cleansed and moisturised. I've done a bit of brow because otherwise I really do look like a potato with holes. And obviously I've got like a little bit of mascara on, some lip gloss, but I just wondered, does anyone else do that? And if not, how would you feel about doing that with me and having like a no skin day Friday? You know what I mean. Still pregnant, and my new car is being delivered today. Da, 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 da. I had to get a new car because I have a Mini, generally speaking, and it's going to be quite the squeeze to get 2 children's car seats, the pushchair, yada yada, and all of that stuff in the back. So I've traded it in for like an SUV type car, so I'm going to feel like a king of the road in that. We're at the pool. Darcy's having a little lesson with Liam. And I have ordered a tuna panini and a smoothie. And I'm just going to sit and play on my phone for 20 minutes or so. And then go in and sit on the sides of the pool and watch doodles. Back from swimming. I didn't do any of the swimming. Did you have a good time swimming?
Loved it.
Loved it. We saw some of our friends there. Esther's husband Raj was there with 2 of the kids, who ended up just throwing themselves repeatedly into the water for Liam to catch, even though one of them can't swim. So that was fun to watch. We've had some dinner and now we're going to go for a little drive in the new car. We sound like the lamest people ever, don't we? Like, ooh, we're going.
I'm not talking.
I sound like the lamest person ever. Part of the bedtime routine has become watching Disney vlogs, as in watching people go round Disney World with doodles. What's happened to the lights? There we go. So we are going to get tucked up in bed and watch some of those, and then in a minute I'm going to talk to you about something on Facebook. Okay, Doodles is in bed and I have put on my dressing gown, blah blah blah. This is from Pink Blush, by the way, if anyone's interested. They sent it to my PO box and I freaking love it because it's cotton, it's not too thick, and I'm always too hot. Anyway, I just thought I'd say that in case anyone asked in the comments, now you know. Yesterday I talked about change and how I feel about change and how the vlogs are changing very slightly and life is changing and yada yada. So I went on my Facebook page, which is Louise Pentland, if you're interested. I'm doing a lot more on Facebook this year. I know some people are just like, Facebook is dead to me, but some people are really into it. So if you're into it, come and join in. If you're not, don't worry. And I asked what you thought of change, and I thought I would just read 3 out. I can't read them all, but you can definitely go over there and read them yourselves. So the first one is from a girl called Jessica, and she says, I've always been very wary of change. Change means stepping out of my comfy bubble and doing something new and scary. However, having said that, I would also get very bored very quickly if things stayed the same forever. Some of the best things have happened in my life as a result of me making changes and big steps that once upon a time I never would have done. I couldn't agree with this more. Some of the best times of my life have been when I've done things that are really scary. Like once I went to LA for 10 days by myself. I did like VidCon and stayed for a further 7 days, and that was really scary and like a big change, but it was amazing. And like moving house, buying this house is like such a huge change for me, and I'm so glad I did it. So can't nod to you more, Jessica. The next one I've chosen is from a girl called Emily. It says, I completely agree with your statement, that one about the only certainty in life is change. No matter how small the change, everything changes. The leaves change in the fall, clothing styles change, and people change. I've had a hard time with change, especially extreme change. Not to offend anyone, but I personally find comfort in knowing that Jesus never changes for me. He is constant and always loving despite any human flaws I have. And I read that one because I agree with it. I know, obviously, not everybody will feel the same way about that, but I just wanted to put it in there. And another Jessica, this is the final one I'll read. I believe change is great and all, but what if you change for someone else? Sure, it's certain to happen at some point, but it isn't a good thing to do. At the end of the day, I personally have mixed feelings towards change, but every now and again we need it. And I thought that was interesting too, because I hadn't even considered that sometimes you change for other people when you probably shouldn't change for other people, and sometimes you instantly know that you shouldn't be doing it, but sometimes you don't know, and it can be quite easy to be manipulated in ways that you shouldn't be. So I thought that was an interesting point as well. I'm going to try and do this every week, have a topic about this week's has been change, talk about it on Facebook, and read some of your comments out, because I want these vlogs to feel a little bit more community led or community integrated, if you will. So yeah, that is the end of the weekly. I've already started editing it and we're down to like 19 minutes of footage, so I would imagine this will be like the standard half-hour jobby that we used to, which is fine. Not everything changes. Bishes. I've started saying bishes a lot because I don't want to swear, but I do like saying bishes. Bishes. Alrighty, was there anything else I was meant to mention in this week's vlog? Let me check, because I did write some things. Since I'm not putting this video on Sprinkler Chatter anymore, I don't know what I'm going to use Sprinkler Chatter for. If you've got any great ideas, let me know. I've had a few, like maybe just live streams or clip dumps of Insta stories, or I don't know, I haven't had a lot of ideas. So I don't want to let it die. So let me know, and I will see you all next week. And by next week, I would really like to have had a baby. I honestly thought this week was going to be the week, but apparently not. So I will see you next Sunday at 9 AM, unless I'm in hospital or something. Thanks for watching. Bye.